The Sustainable Development Goals are universal. Countries are looking for knowledge wherever it sits. There is no longer a north and a south and you can export ideas. It's that co-creation of that knowledge, and that's really the space that the Development Centre is being able to bring. What it's also looking at, though, is actually that the challenges of today and the challenges of tomorrow are now understood that they're not sectoral. They're multi-sectoral, they're multi-dimensional. So we have a series of tools, a series of methodologies that are adapted from the OECD, but they're adapted to what countries themselves say that they want to look at, but help them to be able to see where are their binding constraints and from where can they learn relevant experiences that they can bring back. So it's very much a co-creation of the work. It's not something that we do for them, it's something that we do together. One of the important aspects is putting evidence behind it. So it's not a question of a value judgment, I think your policy was right or I think your policy was wrong. It's actually what are the development outcomes that you were trying to achieve and what is the evidence telling you. So we had a very good case in point yesterday. We presented the revenue statistics report for Latin America, the fourth of its kind that with the support of the government of Spain we have been able to do with international partners in the region of Latin America. What does that say? That says in comparison with OECD countries, a range of countries in Latin America and the Caribbean either raise more tax or raise less tax as a percentage of GDP. But then what does it say about what is the composition of your tax? Are you aware, for example, that in your countries in Latin America, most of you are putting more emphasis on sales tax, on VAT, in comparison with taxing incomes, if you compare it with the OECD countries? Are you aware, for example, that in the vast majority of the cases, you are not raising money at the local level because you do not have a tax jurisdiction that allows them to be able to raise money at the local level in comparison with OECD countries? And this kind of point about allowing countries to see the evidence and allowing them then to be empowered to take evidence-based policy choices. And that's really at the heart of the national ownership, that they can take their choices. Nobody's prescribing the choices, we're just giving them the options.